Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my top 10 MCU characters. And these characters, all of my top 10 were in Avengers Endgame, but I'm not basing their rankings off of their performance in Avengers Endgame. I am ranking these characters from their individual movies or the movies they were first in, or just their character overall. And yeah, so before we get on to the video, make sure to press that like button, comment down below what your favorite MCU character is, and subscribe to my channel. Turn that button from red to gray and click the bell to get notified when I post a video. Now let's get on to my top 10 MCU characters. Starting off with number 10 is Ant-Man. Ant-Man was featured in Ant-Man, Captain America Civil War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Avengers Endgame. He's on my top 10 because I think he's super funny and I love the character. The character doesn't do too much, so I didn't rank it a lot higher. But Ant-Man and the Wasp was probably my favorite out of the two Ant-Man movies. And I really liked the movie. It was funny, and I like to watch the character, and especially in Avengers Endgame, he was super funny in that too. So I basically just ranked him number 10 because the character is really funny, and yeah, so that is number 10. Next up at number 9 is Black Widow. Black Widow was in Iron Man 2, The Avengers, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame, and Captain Marvel. Black Widow I put as number 9 because she's very independent and she's very strong, and she is the only female original Avenger out of the original 6, and I think that's super cool that she's like strong and she can fight bad guys, and she's a part of the Girl Power Squad in Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, and I think it's just super cool to see her like in her element fighting. And Black Panther, I believe, is supposed to come out November of 2020 now, since it got pushed back because of quarantine. But I'm really excited to see her individual movie as well. So I'm really excited to see her in that, and I just love this character overall. So that's why she's at number 9. Alright, next up at number 8 is Nebula, which is Gamora's sister, and she was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. And I think she is one of those characters that she's been held back by her dad, but she like escaped from that and decided to help the good guys, which I think is cool that she was able to escape him and to go to the side that she wanted to be a part of, and she fought really well. And she even ended up, spoiler if you've never seen Avengers Endgame, which you should have, seeing her like kill herself, not her actual self, but her past self, to protect her sister. I think her and Gamora's bond really like got better over the movies, and it's really cool to just see their relationship grow. And so that's why she's at number 8. And actually at number 7 is Gamora. Alright, Gamora was also in the same movies as Nebula, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. And I really love this character. She's one of my favorite girl characters in the Marvel Universe. And she's just also really strong like Black Widow. She also is a part of the Girl Power Squad. She and Star-Lord make a cute couple, although they don't remember each other now. And I'm also really excited for as Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and I'm just excited to see her character progress, and she's just one of my favorite characters. I don't really know why, like I just really like the character, and that's why she's at number 7. Alright, next up at number 6 is Iron Man, and he is probably someone you thought would have been ranked higher, but there are some other people that I like better. But Iron Man is in, alright, Iron Man 2, The Avengers, Iron Man 3, Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America Civil War, Spider-Man Homecoming, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. Lots of movies. He, I think, is probably the main Avenger that you go to, like a part of the main 6. I think he's the one that you go to. He's very sarcastic and funny, but he's also very strong-minded. He like knows what he wants when he wants it. He sacrifices himself to make the world better for his daughter and the rest of the Avengers. And I think seeing that makes his character even better. So that's why he's ranked at number 6. Now getting into the top 5, at number 5 is Thor. So Thor is again one of the main Avengers out of the original 6, and he was in Thor, The Avengers, Thor the Dark World, Avengers Age of Ultron, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. And this character, I love how he's like funny and he's strong. He tries to act like he is smarter, but in reality, I think he's just, I don't know. Maybe sometimes, I feel like sometimes he's just there. But also seeing how he changed from Infinity War, or actually from the beginning of Avengers Endgame to the middle and end of Avengers Endgame, seeing how he changed over those 5-year span was really funny to see him in a different, like, kind of, it's almost like a different character, but it's still the same character. And I thought it was cool to see Thor portrayed as not always super strong and not always strong for the team. So I thought that was funny to see how Thor changed, and I think that's why he's at number 5. Alright, next at number 4 is the only villain on this list, and it is Loki. Loki is the brother of Thor, and he was in Thor, The Avengers, Thor the Dark World, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame, and is supposedly supposed to have his own television series on Disney Plus called Loki. And I love this character. He's so funny, and his relationship with Thor is also very funny and different. Although he's a villain, he's not like super just evil to the core. He's also very sarcastic, and he's all over the place. But he was just a little bit in game, and I'd like to see where he went with the blue Infinity Stone, the Tesseract. I want to know where he went after that, but we'll never know, I guess. But I'm really excited to see his also television series that's coming out on Disney Plus. I don't know when, but I'm excited to see that. And I'm just excited to see more of this character since, I mean, he died like 3 times in the movies. And so I'm excited to see him come back for the television series. So that's why Loki is at number 4. Alright, so we are now in my top 3, and at number 3 is Captain America, and he was in a lot of movies. Captain America the First Avenger, The Avengers, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America Civil War, Spider-Man Homecoming, Avengers Infinity War, Captain Marvel, and Avengers Endgame, and it says that he even made an uncredited cameo in Ant-Man. So that is a lot of movies, but I'm really excited because I love Captain America. Captain America, I think, seeing him from a very young person back in like the old days, and then seeing him frozen and then have to come into like a new time. It was a new time. He had to get used to that new time, and I think you see his character grow from that, and then seeing him a part of the Avengers, you also see him grow, and he's another person who, like, he knows what he wants, and when he wants it, he's gonna get it. And I think that's really shown in Captain America Civil War. And then all the way to Infinity War Endgame, it's really nice to see him, along with Iron Man and Thor, fighting. And I think it's also really cool. One of my favorite moments in Avengers Endgame is when Iron Man and Thor, like, they're knocked down, and Captain America is weak as can be. And he still gets up, tightens his strap on his shield, and he's about ready to fight Thanos and all of his people by himself, which I thought was really super cool. And then obviously the portals opened and he wasn't alone. But I think that's really cool. He's a super strong character, not only in size, but just the character himself. And so I really enjoyed watching Captain America, and unfortunately he died. But so there are a lot of other characters. So hopefully we can see Captain America come back in something else maybe soon. But yeah, for all those reasons, that's why he's at number 3. Alright, now at number 2 is Spider-Man. Spider-Man was in Spider-Man Homecoming, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and then the most recent Marvel movie, Spider-Man Far From Home. And the movies he's specifically in are like all in my top 10 favorite Avengers movies. And I think this character, like all the other characters, really grows from the first time you see him in Civil War all the way to his second individual movie, Spider-Man Far From Home. And I really love this character. He's very relatable since he's also a teenager, the character. So I think teenagers ourselves feel like we can relate to him. And I think that's why he's so high up. It's just he's very relatable. And seeing him also grow as a character is really great. And he's really funny. Alright. So that is why Spider-Man is at number 2. And now on to number 1. Alright. So now, the number 1 Marvel Universe character in my books. My favorite character from Marvel is Scarlet Witch, and she's my favorite character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And these are the movies that she was featured in: Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Captain America: Civil War, Avengers: Infinity War, and Avengers: Endgame. And I really just love this character so much. Like, anytime people ask me what my superpower would be, like, that's the superpower I want to have. The ability to, like, move things with my mind, but with my hands and my telepathic, like, fingers. I don't really know, like, what you call them. But I know that her power's, like, red, but I don't want my power to be, like, blue. But she's my favorite character. She is super cool and super strong, and she's really pretty. I mean, Elizabeth Olsen's super pretty, and I just love the character. I love the outfit. Yeah, I just really like this character. That's literally it. I just love this character. I love to watch the character. Yeah, so that's why she's at number 1. Alright guys, so now you know my top 10 favorite MCU characters, and thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to press that like button, comment down below what your favorite MCU character is, and subscribe to my channel, turn the button from red to gray, and click the bell to get notified when I post a video. And that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next Saturday.